All right, we're back again. So we're going to trim out to the line on the bottom of the dovetail, where with the turning saw I didn't get quite to the bottom. So this is normal to do this. I've taken the piece out of the vise. So number one, I have a piece of scrap wood here that I'm going to chop down into, because I don't want to get tool marks in my bench. I mean, it's just, if the bench gets sort of the more the bench gets dinged up, cut, etc., the less useful it is. It just hangs up on your work and stuff. So protect your bench and keep it in good shape. So I have two chisels here. I have this is about a 1/2 inch chisel, which is about the widest little bevel chisel that will fit into the bottom of the dovetail. So when I say bevel chisel, this bevel on the side of the chisel is what makes it a bevel chisel, as opposed to well, this would be a mortise chisel, right? So there's no bevel on the side, it's a right angle. And anyway, and so typically when I put my chisels down on the bench, I'll always put the bevel down, right, to protect the point, because you spend a lot of time sharpening these, and they need to be sharp to cut. So protect the point, put them bevel down, and be careful that your chisels don't bang into other things. So I'm gonna put the chisel not quite on the line, but maybe a 1/16 off the line. And then I'm going to go halfway down. I'm going to aim for halfway through the board. About 3/4 thick, so that'd be about 3/8 down. I'm going to do that here also. And then my next cut, I'm going to go right to the line. I didn't go right to the line before, because if you try to cut right to the line with too much wood, you'll go past the line and mess yourself up. So I'm going to do the same thing here. Put it right to the line and there's a scribe line on there from that depth marking tool, so I'm able to just set the chisel right at the edge of it. But as I say, if you had a lot of wood to take out of the bottom of the dovetail here, like say you had a 1/4 inch, I would keep taking half. So if it was a 1/4 inch of wood, I would go with the halfway point and take off 1/8, and then I'd go with the halfway point again and take off the 1/16, until I got almost to the line, and then I'd put it right on the scribe line. So we'll turn this over and go the other way. The reason I don't chop all the way down through it is that you'll tend to mess it up on the other side if you do that. So I'll do the same thing here. Shouldn't have to hit it too hard if your tools are sharp. Go halfway through. I'll go back to the line now and go halfway through. Same thing over here. And then I'll just kind of mess around and pull the waste out of here. I'll take this other chisel and just try to clean up the lines here. I'll take the first one and just try to clean up the lines. Here again, protecting the workbench with a piece of scrap wood so that we're not digging into it and making it less useful. I'll go to these, make sure these are clean. There it is. Clean those. Take a look. They look pretty good. You see, I've cleaned things out pretty well. Next, on the next video, we will lay out the pins for the other piece of wood.